On January 9th, the people of Southern Sudan will vote on independence from the north. As many as 4 million people from Southern Sudan live outside the country, including NBA basketball star Luol Deng, who plays for the Chicago Bulls. Viewers Kane Farabaugh spoke to Deng about the importance of voting for those who live in the diaspora.
On a cold night in the city of Chicago, an icon in the Southern Sudanese community is preparing for an historic moment in his homeland.
Okay, you have a state ID. Can you take it out?
Chicago Bulls basketball player Luol Deng, originally from Sudan, is registering to vote in the January 9th Southern Sudan independence referendum at a polling location in Chicago. The 2.06-meter-tall 25-year-old stresses the importance of the moment he will share with approximately 4 million other Southern Sudanese living outside the country.
So it's been a civil war, a lot of lives that were lost and a lot of people fought for, this day coming up. And, it's just really important because, the one thing that we got to do right now is put in your input. Let your voice be heard.
The basketball forward's outlook on moving forward in Sudan is tempered by concerns the voting results could spark increased violence or another civil war.
Everyone is thinking about it, but like I said, that's going to come afterward. I don't think you can think about that, so much right now. That's for other people to prevent it. That's for the bigger governments and everyone to watch it and watch the referendum, make sure, the whole thing happens in peace.
Concerns of violence in Sudan have not slowed the steady stream of voters traveling to Chicago from across the country.
This is one of the 7 centers across the U.S. and it's being facilitated by the International Organization of Migration, which has been implementing the out-of-country voting for the referendum.
Agnes Aswaha is a consular officer for the government of Southern Sudan's mission to the United Nations. She is an observer at the Chicago location, which was a late addition to the number of centers in the United States where Sudanese could register to vote in the upcoming referendum.
Given how the Southern Sudanese are spread across the United States, nearly they reside in 40 states, so this center has been very crucial to those who live closer to the Chicago area.
Aswaha says more than 200 voters registered in Chicago, the same location where Luol Deng will return in January to make his mark on Sudan's future. When he does, he says he will also be symbolically casting a vote for another fellow NBA star who was a transformational figure in Deng's life. Bulls Luol Deng, also from Southern Sudan, taught him how to play basketball and what it means to be from Southern Sudan.
He would be out there trying to, encourage everyone to go out there and vote. I think Manute showed all of us how much Sudan meant to him. Since he started playing, he always put Sudan out there. He always tried to bring the attention of what was going on, and he was very successful in doing so.
Bulls Luol Deng did not live long enough to see the vote for independence in his homeland. He died June 19th.
We miss him, and we wish he was here to see this happening. And it's up to us now to, follow his footsteps to where, to what he started, and just do our part like he did his part.
Despite concerns about violence, allegations of harassment toward media covering the process in Sudan, and issues with voter registration, the referendum is on track to take place on January 9th. Kane Farabaugh, VOA News, Chicago, Illinois.